Chavor. A lot of people say Chavir is Chavor. It's just goat in French. Um,
Hey, that's
yeah.
fancy.
So yeah.
I fuck
So
with it.
yeah. So I got many things for sale. Support. That's how I get around. As
Okay,
you can see,
okay.
I'm out here with behind the mic. Um, I, I'm just I'll be in Chicago in 2 weeks.
Oh, okay, okay.
Um,
Damn, you moving, bro.
yeah,
All right,
funny
all
ass
right. So
Fridays.
my bad to interrupt y'all.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But the mics were muted at the beginning.
Oh, really?
Yes. So thanks to Rob. Rob, check that out. I just got it fixed.
Oh man.
Yeah.
All right,
So
let's get back to it then.
let me check. Let me double check real quick.
All right, all right.
We got the links on the sent to it.
I sent them. I think I sent them to everybody.
Yeah. I'm sharing it right now.
Yeah, yeah, hell yeah. Share that shit everywhere, bro.
Hey, we apologize. Like I said, this is our first time being back. Yeah, for sure.
We're good,
It's
we're
on
good, we're
now.
good.
Hey, your slideshows.
Yeah, let's go, let's go.
All right, I think we should do the intro once again,
Let's
real
do it,
quick.
let's do it, let's
Just
do it.
because it was muted at the beginning.
Damn,
So
bro. It was so good what you said at the beginning too, bro.
I know.
Say it
Hey,
again,
we
say it
go. We
again.
gonna run it again.
Say it again,
Say
say
it
it
We
again.
again.
gonna do it even better this time.
That was his best work.
I was surprised. I was like, damn.
This your moment.
Boy,
Shine.
boy came ready this time.
He turned that liquor down. That's why I was on mute. He would have known. He would have took that shot.
I mean, the bottles ain't finished yet.
Right, they right
Just
there.
got started.
Bottles.
He said bottles with an
I ain't-
S,
I ain't-
plural.
I ain't gonna lie, everybody brought about it tonight, so shit.
Hey,
Damn.
we knew it's legendary shit.
Saying,
Hey.
I'm be home late today, baby.
That fool said he ain't making it tonight.
I ain't got no baby, so I stay out there as long as I want.
I'm good.
So let's get into the intro. Y'all already know I'm Big E behind the mic.
Again, man, like I was saying, I was giving some information about our show being back live. Man, we've been trying to work on it. Thank you again to everybody that been supporting it. The people that be showing love, man, we really appreciate it. And I was saying, yeah, I see little things happening in the back. You know, if you want to promote your brand, you want to promote your music, you know what I'm saying? Hit us up, man. You know, right now, like we're trying to get it out the mud. You know, like they say. So support us, man. Behind the mic, been doing this thing for a minute, and now we feel like we're ready to give you what we need to give you.
We had a year of vacation, like doing recording and editing it. But like I said earlier, the editing team got behind,
Man.
and the editing team is me.
Yep.
So for sure, nah. But for real, I mean, I think it gives it a different vibe when you go live, and it gives it a fun flow. You know what I'm saying? Because you kind of got to think on your toes.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? So it's cool. You know what I mean?
Hey, get ready, bro. We got some crazy shit happening. So stay in the comments, man. We want you guys to comment, give your opinions.
For sure.
Let's go.
Introduce yourself, your social media. That way people can follow you one more time. I apologize.
Let me remember what I said. It's like that. It's like that. Nah, I'm Reese the comedian. Oh yeah, I ain't do that on that one. Nah, but I'm Reese the comedian. It's spelled REESEDA comedian. I'm a stand-up comedian. I travel the world doing comedy, chasing my dreams. This outfit I got on is Chavor clothing. This is my clothing brand.
That's fine.
So if you're in the Chicago area, um, make sure you pop out to the Funny Ass Friday show. And my IG is spelled just like my name, and that's what I do.
Let's
Hey.
get it. Let's get it.
Hey, my boy ready to work too, man. You holler at him while you in town, shit.
Holla at me. I'm hungry. I'm starving.
Yeah, I'm your boy, Mr. Never Die. Representing Texas, you know what I'm saying? Artist, manager, promoter, podcast, all that, you know what I'm saying?
Don't understand.
Playmaker.
Don't understand.
Yeah.
So happy to have you guys behind the mic.
Hey, for sure. Hell yeah. Hey, what made you get into comedy?
Man, we had a great conversation back there
Yeah.
too. I
We
wish it
just
was
talked
on
about that.
camera too.
Yeah.
But so pretty much as I was explaining to him, I'm very superstitious. Like that's probably superstition is probably my middle name. Like if anything happens, I think it happened for a reason, or like so I'm an overthinker. But how I got into stand-up comedy was I always was funny. I always would crack jokes. I got expelled for cracking jokes. Yeah, like I was a class clown. So I had one day I had went to like a double funeral, came back to my job. I had started doing some chimney. So I was basically on like an apprentice level. I ain't never fixed shit in my life, but they was paying and I was gonna do it.
Okay.
But it got cold. They like, and back in Jersey, we deal with a lot of ice, a lot of snow. So we got to get up on the roof, which is not safe. You know, it's an
Right.
insurance hazard.
Damn.
Most people wouldn't even want you to get on their roof because if you fall, you could sue them or whatever. So what happened was it was like December the 1st. He was like, yeah, you know, I gotta let you go. It's slow, whatever. I'm like, damn, I ain't even know I was gonna buy my kid a Christmas gift.
Damn, that's the worst time.
Nah,
to
but
let
for the
go.
for the Texas people, explain what type of job were you doing though? Because like,
Okay. Oh, so chimney work like just fireplaces,
cleaning
dryer
out the
vents.
snow or what?
Like so, say if you do like you got a fireplace going, right?
Mhm.
And you gotta clean it. So I would go in there with the brush, get all of the debris, all of that stuff out.
Okay.
Inspections, like you want to sell your home, you got to do like a level 4 inspection.
And Santa Claus want that thing clean. He ain't gonna
Yeah,
go
well,
down no
yeah,
dirty
yeah, that
chimney
part.
shit.
That part. So you know,
He was the real Santa Claus.
yeah, word up. But like I was like, and then it was dryer vents, like you know, the stuff with the lint traps and stuff like that.
Oh,
So
shit. Okay.
yeah, and a bunch of other shit I really didn't understand, but I was doing it. Like I'm one of them guys. Like if it's
Hustler.
money, yeah, if it's money, as long as it don't jeopardize my integrity, I'm doing that shit.
So around Christmas time, boss comes in and tells you,
Well, I go into work. I drive all the way there. This cocksucker had me drive all the way there. I drive all the way there. When I get there, he's like, "Yo, we gotta let you go, right?" Let me tell you what this scumbag did.
damn.
So I go, yeah, I go, all right, well, let me go get my stuff out my van, right? Because they gave me a van and all that. I thought I was somebody, but he like, he goes, somebody not there. So he wound up hiring a guy that used to work there, but had like journeyman experience
Okay.
almost. Like, so he was real, like he could fix a chimney from scratch. I
Okay.
wasn't nowhere near that. But,
Oh, okay.
so what happened was I'm like, damn, like yo, that's fucked up. So I'm going home. I don't know how I'm gonna tell my girl. I don't know how I'm gonna look my kid in the face. I'm like, damn, this shit happened on the 1st. I went and so like I was telling him in the back, what happened was when that happened, I said, yo, I'm never going. I went home. I even cried. I was so mad. I cried about that shit. I was like, yo, this nigga fucked me. Like, I didn't know I was gonna do
Yeah.
right. So from that day, I said, yo, I'm never gonna let a job control me ever again. Like nothing. Right.
Nah, that's real. That's real.
And that's the day I became and that's the day I became a stand-up comic.
Okay.
That is fucking lit. That's a
For
cool
real.
story for real,
That's
bro.
crazy.
I told you I've been kicked out of school. I never, everybody's like, do stand-up. I would never do it. And then that day happened, it birthed the stand-up comic. So I'm like, my superstition is always like, even when stuff is happening in life, stuff
It's
get
for a reason.
overwhelming, comedy comes back.
Damn, but you brave as fuck, bro. Because anybody could have been like, nah, I gotta get me another job. You went to something that you believe in so much. You know what I'm saying? And you just fucking did it.
Yeah, I look at it like this, right? When I read people's obituary, I don't want to hear about your company, right? I don't want to hear about the car you drove. I want to hear about who you was, right?
Right.
So I'm writing my own obituary,
Hey.
and
Beautiful.
that day, that working man died,
Okay.
and that was the end of that. And
Shit,
from
man.
that day going forward, I say, yo, I'm going to do what I love to do. Like, what makes you happy? Like, how many? Like, ask yourself, when the last time you woke up and say, yo, I'm gonna dedicate just 24 hours of 365 days. I'm just gonna dedicate this one day just to do anything that I want. It don't even got to be traveling. I'm gonna eat what I want. I'm gonna walk around here butt naked because I want to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play the game butt ass naked all day. Smoke this weed. I'm gonna drink. When the last time you just did stuff that you wanted to do?
Right.
Shit, it's been a minute.
That's what I'm saying. But you've been living every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So from that day, I say, yo, I'm gonna live.
Hey.
I'm gonna just whatever happens, because I failed already. This dude fired me for nothing. Like he just was like, yo, I can get this dude. He could do the work because now it's inside, so it's the technical shit. Now you getting to do the people that's calling you because the towel broke.
Okay.
So now they need to go in there and replace it. I can't do that. So you know.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, that's how that happened.
Hey, that's very motivating. You know what I'm saying? Just get up and start doing what you love to do every day. Hey, real quick, since we live, I forgot what it was to do this. Shout out to my cousin Lewis.
Hey, Sarah.
Shout out to Rob. Rob tuning in. He said, I'm writing my own obituary. That's real.
That's what's up.
Hey, shout out to Tony GR Aguirre, Subsidy.
Hey,
PFX.
get a rancho.
Karina Ruiz, shout out.
Hey, man. My
Twin
girl
War
Karina,
Music,
salud.
shout out. And I appreciate you. He said, sounds good now. Appreciate that.
That's what's up.
Hey, him sisters in the building. Sub City Graphics. What's up,
Yeah.
y'all?
Hey, but okay, so you were talking before I had fucked up and had the mics muted. You were talking about your projects that you got coming out. Tell us a little bit about them.
Yeah, right now I'm working on my album Bury Me a King. That's still a work in process. So right now I got the first single coming out called Straight Out of Texas, featuring Lil Villain and Capo. Me and G Love got our EP that's about to drop called Dear Summer. That's pretty much finished. We got Kacha on that thing, you know what I'm saying? And just been working. We got a couple shows coming up. Hopefully I'll have some announcements soon, but we're gonna be in Dallas this Sunday.
Okay. Y'all got where in Dallas y'all gonna be at?
It's a Cinco de Mayo fest. I'm not sure exactly where, but the flyer going around. So
They celebrating Cinco de Mayo on Sunday already?
it's May 4th.
Oh shit! Tomorrow's the 1st.
Yeah.
Right. I
Yeah,
forgot
yeah.
about that.
Damn,
Shit,
bro.
Monday, Cinco de
So
Mayo.
this is a boxing weekend then too. Then
Yeah.
right? Canelo fight.
Oh damn, it's going down this weekend.
Canelo do fight tomorrow, right?
Saturday.
Saturday.
I think tomorrow. No, Friday. Ryan Garcia and I don't know who else.
Okay.
I saw
damn.
they're gonna fight.
Oh, they smart. They know what they know where to
hell
put
yeah.
that shit. Yeah, this weekend gonna be lit.
That's
For
great.
real. It used to be Mayweather. It used to fight on May 5th.
Yeah.
Mayweather, yeah, that's a fact.
He always used to do that
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah. He used to cash out that night too.
Nah, for sure. Hell yeah. Shit, but now going back to our guests, man. You being a comedian, I'm sure everywhere you go, they tell you tell us a joke. You know what I'm saying? You gotta bless us with a joke and behind the mic. You know what I'm saying?
So so here's the thing about the joke thing, right? It's funny because right, you are artist, right?
Yeah.
So this is the funny part about it, right? Before I became a
You gotta tell me,
stand-up-
rap me something.
Nah, look, look, right? This is the funny part about it. Before I became a stand-up comic, right? Whenever somebody would be like, I sing, I rap, you'd be like, let me hear something. Like, nah,
yeah.
right? And then they'd be like, all right. Then they let you hear it, right? And then you'd be like, nah, let me hear something else.
Yeah.
Right? And then you start realizing, like, damn, it's a concert every time I see this. Right? So the crazy part about it is I just told y'all a joke. And you laughed at it, right?
That's dope.
Because it just, but I say that to say it's like so with the joke thing, right? It's like it will happen.
Right.
Yeah.
Like not like what you said was wrong or nothing, but like I mean that in the sense of like when you're a musician, right? If I come in the back in the studio, right?
Sure.
You know how you was like, yo, I'm gonna let you hear something,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? I don't like if I went back there and was like, yo, let me hear something. You know what you'll be like? I don't know what to play this motherfucker. What I play, right?
I'll be on the same type of time. People be like freestyle.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, I ain't that type of rapper.
Yeah. But on some real though, I'll tell you a quick joke. So when it comes down to just fucking and shit like that, right? You watch porno,
Mm-hmm.
right? You watch it with your girl.
Nah,
Have you ever watched porno with a girl?
I don't think so.
Okay, so has anybody ever watched porno with a girl?
Yeah.
I have.
So-
I have.
Okay, so cool. So y'all two watch porno with a girl. So when y'all watch porno with a girl, like what's the criteria? Like what y'all looking for? Like
Hey,
what's the
that's a good
search bar? Like what's the
I'm
search
glad
bar?
I said
That's
no.
a deep psychological question.
Like she gives you the laptop, like I don't know.
What do you
huh?
search?
That's deep. Because if you let her search, what she's gonna search?
Yeah.
But see, he's asking what you gonna put on.
Probably some dick you ain't got. You know what I mean? And then it depends which way it went. Like
yeah.
we watching straight. If it's on me, we watching Chinese porn. I tell you right now.
right.
Yeah, we watching Chinese porn. I tell you right now. Little dicks take over. I'm telling you right now what I'm picking.
I'm shining tonight.
Why would I pick Mandingo? Why would I pick that?
That's some real shit. Yeah.
Right?
Hey, for real
Like-
though.
That's the funniest shit when it's real. You know what
It's
I'm saying?
real.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm not, man. I'm not making my job harder.
Nah, for real.
Hey,
She done, yo. Look, I'm not showing you nothing I ain't got.
facts. Hey, I saw. You know what's so crazy? I feel like I seen you perform at Kept So Funny,
Yeah. Okay.
and I thought you were fucking clever as fuck, bro. Because I mean, every joke that you said was people relate to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's
And
all. That's what I try to do. I try to
Right.
give. I just
Yeah.
try to give like I told you, like the way I got into comedy. Right. It wasn't really a goofy moment. It was.
Right.
It was a surreal moment. It was like reality hit.
Yeah.
So and then another part of that is my uncle, he used to be funny. Like people used to always tell him, like, yo, you should be funny. He the one that taught me how to crack.
Okay.
Like off the rip, like he didn't cut no slack. Like I was like 5. I always had big teeth. So this motherfucker used to be like, oh, but you got teeth like Mr. Ed and shit like that. Like a horse is a horse, of course. Like, so that's the shit I grew up off. So from the dribble, right? I used to go to school and I didn't know my strength because I'm cracking with and he drank. He drunk cracking on me. So he really don't give a fuck.
Right,
So my strength is going against somebody drunk that can really crack.
right.
So when I go to school, they like, oh, why the chicken cross the road? I'm like, oh, because your mama couldn't afford her. Shit like that. Like I'm bugging. I'm like in the floor, but I'm tripping. Like and I've always been like, I've always hung with older people.
Okay.
So I've
Yeah.
never even watched cartoons.
Yeah.
So when you say like, yo, your comedy, right?
Yeah.
When you say like your comedy is so relatable and it's clever, it's like I appreciate that because I tend to do that.
Right.
Like I want you to leave from there and be like, yo, I didn't think about it like that. Like when I say
Right.
I said the Parmesan and Parmesan,
Mm-hmm.
right? When I say, yo, I cook and I said I'm gonna make some stuffed chicken breast with the Parmesan cheese. And then I said when we broke up, bitch was like, you lie about dumb shit. I said, what you talking about? She said, you lie about everything. Remember when you said you was making the stuffed chicken with the Parmesan cheese? Yeah, nigga, that was Parmesan cheese the whole time.
I remember that.
So that's so the cleverness is like
Yeah.
every time you see
Yeah.
Parmesan cheese, you're gonna be like,
Hey, for
Yeah.
real though.
right? You're gonna remember
Yeah,
that.
that's
Like,
true,
yo.
though.
That's all I try to do.
That's true.
So I ask you with your music, what impression do you like to leave with your music? Is it like is it do you want them to enjoy the music or do you want them to cherish it?
Ah, shit. That's good. Thank you for asking that, bro. Because I always feel like I the way I write my songs, I use a lot of metaphors, right? So it blows my mind every time somebody hears my song for the second time and they're like, "Oh, that's what you meant."
Yeah.
Oh shit, what the fuck? I get it now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just seeing their brains, you know what I'm saying, start fucking like adding it up and putting it together like that gives me like a thrill. You know what I'm saying?
See, and now I'm the type of artist like you were talking about comedy. I try to bring the realness out of things. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not worried about metaphors or being clever.
true.
I mean, I do try to be slick on some shit, but when I started rapping, I did it because I wanted people to feel me. Because my mom passed when I was 10. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry to hear that.
So to me, I wanted to be an artist that people felt and gave comfort when they listened to my music.
True.
And I Tupac, like that's the first person that made me want to rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
vibe.
Oh, that's deep, bro. No, for sure.
and that's what he was about pain and realness. So that's what I try to bring out in my music.
No, yeah, bro. No, I actually have a song that I made like 11 years ago, bro. And it was when my grandma passed and one of my friends got killed in Cuba. And I like that song, bro. Like to this day, like I can even hear it, you know, because he takes me there, you know. But like when I get people to tell me, man, bro, I heard that song and that shit, like I started crying, like you know what I'm saying. It took me like because I'm describing how you feel when you lose somebody. Everybody's telling you, "Oh, I'm sorry for your loss." Now, you don't know.
And I bet that was the fastest song you ever wrote too, right?
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that song, it was meant a lot.
Because you're speaking from the heart, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that's when it just flows and that's when you know it's right. You don't even question it because you know what you're saying is real. And
No, for sure. And I think that's what people. I feel like music is energy, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So at the way it's like you can have the flyest rhymes, bro, but if you don't deliver it with that feel, with that pain, it's not gonna touch people.
Right.
Because there's music that sounds badass. I'm like, man, that shit sounds crazy, but it doesn't make me want to hear it one more time. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to. It doesn't take me there.
Right.
So I feel like nowadays it depends, bro. There's music that really touches people. Out there.
Hey, Kelly said I will forever call it Parmesan now.
Yeah. You know, shout out to her, that Paul Mason.
Paul Mason,
Yeah,
That
that's
Paul
really
Mason. That's all it is. That
I
Paul
think about you every time I see Parmesan now.
Hey,
You ready?
But it's like the ability, like rappers, like believe it or not, like musicians, artists, and comedians, they have so much in common because the reality of it is like you can do so many different things with one word.
Right. Right.
Yep.
You can it can mean so many different things depending. It's all about like how you deliver it.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's really like the Par Mason, and the Parmesan cheese is the most simplest shit.
Right.
But the way it's delivered is so clever that you don't even look at it like Par
Right.
Mason. You just really pronouncing it wrong.
Yeah.
You just can't read, right? But the reality of it is I'm lying to my girl. I'm gonna lie about everything, but I said it's Par Mason. She like, oh, it's Parmesan. Right, but
Yeah.
she knew it the whole time, so that was the whole part of the joke. Is like women, when you in a relationship, everything is cool. When you break up, that's when she tell you
Right.
all the shit you lied
Yeah.
about.
Right.
You lie about dumb shit. Right. Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Mario Portillo.
Saludos,
building.
saludos, saludos.
Always
Bienvenido,
showing love.
bienvenido.
Hey, real quick, I know y'all know there's a screen in the back, so we're gonna start doing something special with it.
Okay.
And excuse, right now it's a small TV, so don't judge. You know what I mean? But we're
Yeah, I'm
working with
fucking
what we
with it.
got. You know what I'm saying? So I got the slides that are playing throughout, and then so this is gonna be for future people that want us to help them promote.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Get with us on our inbox and get at us. You know what I mean? One of the first flyers that's on
Wait,
there,
we should call it behind the mic news.
behind the mic news,
Yeah. So we announcing shit.
behind the mic media,
Fuck it.
something.
All right, go ahead.
So Fast Ferrari nightclub event.
That's tomorrow. That's tomorrow.
Tomorrow night is Latin night.
That right there. Yeah.
So y'all show up to or y'all can visit them on IG. Go look at them up on Fast Ferrari nightclub. And tomorrow Thursday night is Latin night.
Latin night. Yeah.
Also, too, we got my girl Kat Ramos. She just dropped a music video.
Hey, Cat hard. Shout out to Cat.
Feelings.
It's called Feelings.
Yeah.
Is that the one with the 70s style?
Yeah, the
Okay.
70s style,
Okay.
yeah.
So check that out. That's a pretty dope ass video. And also Type Shit's album release. What is it? Release Type Shit's new R&B album.
Yeah. She had a new R&B
Nice.
album. I think it's called Nice Guys Finish Last.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Check it out. I didn't get to get their cover, but you know what I'm saying.
You doing any production on there, bro?
Nah, she already had that. She been having that album,
Okay.
but the new music after that is gonna be
Nice.
all my stuff.
Production. Okay.
What I gotta do to get a track?
Hey,
I mean, look, man, I'm here till Saturday.
it's running.
We need a comedy. We need one of them comedy tracks, man. We
Hey,
gotta line it up.
That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy.
That'll test your producing skills.
Yeah.
A beat and are you doing comedy over it? Or you gonna rap?
I actually once we get off of here, I'll actually give y'all some songs.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all play music throughout, but I got some music I can email to you. I actually got a whole album, a whole comedy album that I
Oh, really?
yeah, we're
Dope,
doing.
Okay.
My
That's
comedy.
fire. That's fire.
Yeah,
I didn't even
that's
know
what I'm
that.
saying. You know, my R&B artist name.
What's
is
your artist name?
Is Reese Isley.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, aka Reese the Barge.
Oh yeah, I gotta hear this.
All right.
Couple more drinks. I'm gonna tell you my other.
I need a hook. I
got yeah. I'm a hook machine.
Hey, let's get it, gotcha.
We can make a song tonight about Par Mason.
Nah, bro.
Hey, also, Lil Rai Rai's birthday party on May 7th. Y'all show up.
No,
Pull up.
17, right?
Oh yeah, May 17th. My bad.
May 17, yeah.
So the flyers on the wall. Also, we probably have a flyer on our page as well.
Right there.
There you go.
And also we got P3. It's coming out with 2 new songs.
2 new songs.
One of them is called Casamigos and Nunca Llegó featuring
Yeah,
Catra.
me and him that got a
Yours
song.
truly.
Dope.
Hey, check us out. Check them out, man. New songs from my boy P3, man.
Hey, shout out to my cousin. He said, send me a shout out. I said, this is the second one. The third one, I'm going to charge.
We charging for shout outs.
What's your cousin name? Let me give him a shout out.
Luis Moncada.
Say that again.
Luis Moncada.
Luis Moncada.
Moncada.
Listen, I don't mean no disrespect. I'm not good at that.
Yeah.
I'm not good. I've been drinking Douce, smoking that weed. That tongue, no freaky. The tongue is heavy right now. No freaky. It's heavy right now. I hope I said it right. But shout out to LM. Shout out to LM.
There you go.
Hey,
LM. Goddamn, I gave you a nickname. Look at that.
Now he can brag tomorrow.
Yeah, LM.
Put that in a t-shirt.
He's going by nothing less.
You want to go into your segment real quick?
Let's go. So we have a game that we'll play here in Behind the Mic. It's called Red Flag, White Flag. I'm gonna give you the relationship scenarios, and if you feel it's a white flag, if you don't see nothing wrong with it, you give me the white. If you think it's a red flag for you, go with the red, and you tell me why.
Right there. Y'all's flags are to the right.
Yeah.
To the left of y'all.
Here's your flags right here.
Oh shit.
We got real flags.
All right, so you know what I'm saying, the comments, man, let us know what you guys think too. All right, so the first one I got for you guys is if they expect you to change your appearance, how you say that? Apariencia. Appearance to meet their standards. Is that a red flag for you? Or you want them to change the way they look to meet you standards?
I ain't trying to change nobody. So I don't want nobody to change me. So that's definitely a red flag.
Change me. I ain't shit. Change me. I'm okay with it. God damn it.
Nah,
Listen,
you know what? I'm gonna go white too.
yeah, because I'm not dealing with nothing underneath anyway. So anything that she's telling me, I'm gonna listen.
Hey,
I'm going with the white flag.
Okay, because she could tell you, man, this shirt looks better on you. Or why don't you get this haircut? I
Yeah.
think it'll look good on you.
Oh, you gaining too much weight? Let's go to the gym.
Now ask me if my niggas give me advice. So I can wave this right.
What about you? E? What do you think?
Nah, I think it's a white flag too.
Okay.
That's why I'm single.
You go
I ain't
against the
changing
grain.
shit.
I'll change, but not my clothes. Shit.
I change what you want me to.
All right, cool. The next one is, it's a red flag for you if they don't support your career ambitions.
Man, that's
Think about
true.
it though. Think about it. Think
Oh,
about it.
hell no. I thought about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do both. Because some people want to be some dumb shit. And it take a real woman to tell you, baby, you just ain't
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
ain't that.
That's real.
It can be
That's
the
real.
other way around too, though. The other way around too. You don't support her. What you trying to do too? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, you asking about me, so for me that's a red flag because I know what I'm out here trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So
Can you give me like a scenario when you say like not supporting? Because that's tricky. Because that could be like me asking you for money to
Yeah.
fund my career.
Right.
Right. So I just want to know, because you asked like when you say that, like what's the scenario? Like, do you mean like
oh, yeah, I ain't
coming
gonna
to
ask you
shows? Do you mean like sharing a flyer? Like,
Catherine,
What?
what's the scenario?
A scenario? Maybe not listening to your music,
Or okay.
not posting your shit.
That's not a red flag for me.
If she don't
That's
post
cool.
your stuff, it's not a red flag.
Nah, that's cool. You ain't gotta post me,
Mm.
but don't be giving me ultimatums like quit your music or I'm leaving you.
Oh,
That's a
okay.
red flag. But
Okay.
like you don't post my music, that's fine. I don't give a fuck.
okay,
Damn.
now you gonna laugh at me. You gonna fucking come to every show.
Yeah.
Yeah, we in love. I want you at every show. I want you to laugh. I don't give a fuck if it's funny or not. I want you to laugh. 'Cause you know why? Because if you was a comic, I'm laughing at you. I would be
That's
the
real.
loudest nigga in the room. I don't. Yeah,
But
I'm.
but what if she ain't funny?
I'm still laughing.
Damn.
But you just said you want people to be real.
Yeah, but I love her. Love is blind. I don't
Love
care
is
if she funny or
blind.
not. I'm laughing. We in love. I'm laughing. Why would I not laugh? First of all, my laugh is contagious. So if I start laughing, I feel like the person next to me just gonna laugh, and then the next person gonna laugh. You're gonna have a standing ovation,
Right.
and they ain't even gonna know what they laughed about. Right?
They just laughing at you laughing.
Yeah. Happy wife, happy life.
All right, hey man, that's about it. That's about it. All right, ready for the last one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody answer, right?
Yeah.
The last one is a red flag if they don't support your life you hold on. It's a red flag if they don't agree on major life decisions. If you guys don't agree on major life decisions, is it a red flag?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
I mean, because you're allowed to have your opinion. You know what I mean?
Major life
Can
decisions,
we
like
can we come into a common ground and agree to something?
that's
for
important.
example, let's say you want to get a new job in a different city, but you don't want to move, and y'all not agreeing on that. Would that break you guys apart?
It depends how much you want to go to a different city and how much she wants to
how
stay
much
here.
money you making? Like, is this a life changing?
That's what I'm
Her
saying.
real,
It's-
the reasons for her staying got to be valid too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And is me moving to the other city a bigger difference? If it's not, then why?
Yeah, that's
You know
true.
what I'm saying?
communication
That-
is
I mean,
everything.
Yo.
but listen to it. Major life decision. Maybe you really
No,
need to make this money. You're trying to buy a house. If you go over there, you get a house quicker. But she don't want to leave
Okay.
because she always been in Texas.
So you look well. I think in Texas you can't say that because everybody's moving to Texas.
Hey, you never know.
So would you move though?
What about if they want you over there in New Jersey? You know what I'm saying? With some bread. Like, hey, I need a mechanic out here.
See,
This
Why you over
much.
here shouting out my life?
see, look, right. Only reason why I say that's so tricky is because this is the reality of it. Everybody want to be comfortable,
Right.
Yep.
right? Everybody want to be comfortable, and the reality of it is like you asking somebody to pack up and move is like them coming to you and saying, "My manager said the corporate people want to offer me a job on the other side of the world."
Yeah.
And then you have your life here, you have your mom, you got your kids, you got your job that you feel is important to you, whether you
Right.
making more
Facts.
money or not, but that's what you doing.
Yeah,
You didn't put your, so it's tricky with that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if she's not doing nothing, like where she's just like, like where you like, yeah, like of course, like it's a decision to make, but I just don't know. It's tricky to be like, because even if my fiance was like, yeah, we gonna I'm gonna go over here and make 200K. If we had to go live in Oklahoma with fucking twisters and tornadoes and all
Yeah.
types of shit like that, like I don't know if I would be like, yeah, I'm going to Oklahoma with you from New Jersey. Like I'm just
Yeah.
gonna go.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I'm like
I
that too
don't know.
because I was Dallas to the bone. You know what I'm saying? I did
Yeah.
not want to leave, and my ex-wife, she's like, I had a good opportunity here in Houston, and she's like, let's go to Houston, and I did not want to come to Houston, and I came here, and it's been the biggest blessing of my life, man.
That's what I
Like
said.
it's been the biggest blessing of my life because I wasn't hard headed and I listened. You know what I'm saying?
What
You
your,
ain't gonna change my clothes, but
what your homie say? Your homie said, nah, you shouldn't go.
no, people. I mean, I didn't have too many friends. It was my family. It was my core. You know what I'm saying? Like I already was out of that friend shit. You know what I'm saying? But I saw a good opportunity for my family. I didn't want to leave because I wanted to represent for Dallas. I wanted to be one of the first rappers to blow up in Dallas. But I mean, Houston. I came out here and it's been the biggest blessing in my life. So many things that I didn't know or see was gonna happen. And because I just listen, you know what I'm saying?
Word up.
And that's why we got divorced because she wanted to go back to Dallas. I'm like, no, I'm here in Houston now. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm not going back now. Like,
And it gotta sound good too. Like
yeah.
when you come to me and be like, hey, we about to move. Like, I want you to be like, you about to have a man cave. You about to like, oh, I want to go.
I'm gone.
Yeah, oh, when we leaving?
That's real.
Yeah,
Don't
but
come to me and be like, we going from a 2-bedroom to another 2-bedroom. I'm gonna be like, fuck that.
Nah, but that's a tough one, bro.
Hey, I got a question though. So you go for the Rangers or the Astros?
Damn, put him on the spot real quick.
I
You
mean,
go for the Cowboys or the Texans?
oh,
Rockets or the
Cowboys.
Mavs?
Cowboys.
Okay.
I'm.
Oh, you're a
I
Cowboys
mean,
fan?
I grew up in Dallas, so it's always Dallas teams first. But Mavericks and Rockets even, Rangers and Astros even,
Uh-huh.
but Cowboys all day. I don't fuck with the Texans.
Damn.
Because I came to Houston expecting to be a Texas fan, but motherfuckers talk so much shit to me. I'm like, nah, fuck that, Cowboys for life. You know what I'm saying? It made me a better Cowboys fan because motherfuckers talk so much shit to me. Don't talk shit to me, shit. I ride for behind the fuck.
So it made you a better loser,
Bro,
Hey, I don't see no Texas with no Super Bowl.
Y'all had y'all's in the 90s. We didn't exist in the 90s.
I mean, there's still Super Bowl rings though.
God damn. Nah, that shit crazy, bro. Let me tell you a funny story, right? So we had a videographer from Argentina They flew in to shoot videos in the city. So he went to get a hat. You know what I'm saying? He not knowing. So he got a Cowboys hat. So he's walking around. He went to see a baseball game with the Astros. He's like, bro, like I don't know why people keep looking at me wrong. I was like, bro, that hat you have on. It's disrespectful out here.
I did not know that Houston hated Cowboys so much.
Oh, y'all hate the Cowboys here?
Yeah, because I'm from Dallas, so
I
everybody's
mean, I'm
Cowboy
not gonna
fans.
sit here and tell you I hate them. No.
Yo, I've
It's-
never heard. Yo, I never would think that.
It's because the Oilers. I had to be here to understand it. It's because the Oilers left Houston, and so many people became Cowboys fans because Houston didn't have a team. So the Cowboy fans would talk shit, and that pissed everybody off. And then Texans came in, and they were a brand new team. Like I've had to analyze all this shit and understand it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why are these motherfuckers talking shit to me? You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of hurt from a lot of Houston fans, you know what I'm saying? Because people jumped on the Cowboys bandwagon because the Oilers left and they would talk shit to people. So that's and when Texans got their team and they finally started getting good and they're like, fuck y'all Cowboys, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
But you know what's one thing that pisses me off about football? When Tennessee Titans wear the Oilers jerseys. That shit pisses me off.
yeah.
And they play, and they use them when they play against us. I'm like, man, fuck y'all.
Damn, that's
Yeah,
messed
yeah.
up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's just like reopening the wound. You know what I mean? It's like
I gotta get y'all gotta get y'all rights to y'all jersey. That's fucked up.
for real. So okay, so if you're from New Jersey, what's the team you go for?
Oh, I'm a Green Bay Packer fan.
Damn, I didn't expect
I'm
that.
not. What?
So you're a cheesehead.
I'm not fucking with no Giants and no Jets. That's out.
Hey, they won Super Bowl.
Cheese on everything. I'm a Packer fan.
No, but when they had that guy, he was kind of good, right? El hermano de.
Eli Manning.
He was
I
good.
mean, they won 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Beat
mean,
Brady.
yeah.
He was Tom Brady's kryptonite.
dead clock is right once a day. Shit. I ain't giving him this. He got to. I give it to him.
Yeah,
Basketball?
I'm a Knicks fan.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm a Knicks fan.
Yeah.
See, that's the one. See, I remember Houston. First time before I ever heard Scarface or anybody else, I remember Houston from beating us in the finals in '94.
Okay. Okay.
That's what I remember. Game 7. I remember that. You know what I'm saying? Here. So I always remember, and I always say, quick basketball thing. I always wanted to see the Houston Rockets go against the Chicago Bulls in the finals.
Hey,
I
that
always
would be good.
wanted to see that. Like I feel like we got robbed it. I feel like we saw Stockton and Malone too much. Like,
What was it? Twice or 3 times?
like maybe twice, 3 times.
Yeah, it was,
maybe.
it was.
Then it was the old Lakers with Magic that was on his way out, 91, and then it was the Seattle was like that with Sean Kemp and them, but
Yeah.
then it was the Phoenix Suns.
I used to love
I
Supersonic.
always wanted to see him go against the Rockets because they was the only ones that got it in the
Man,
90s.
that's real. I never thought about it like that. That's
They
real.
got back to back.
Yeah.
93,
They're the only
94.
ones.
Word is born. They
Yeah,
don't. Hakeem, the Dream is the only one that
Yeah.
got one in the 90s. I
So you don't fuck with the Nets at all?
Nah, I mean, like, I ain't no Nets fan, you know what I'm saying? But if they won the championship, not in Brooklyn though, they would have to come back to Jersey.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But if they came back to Jersey, I wouldn't root for them, but I wouldn't be like, man, it's gonna be a long summer.
Yeah,
like,
that's how Houston feels about the Titans.
Okay. All right, there we go then, yeah. There we go then.
That's facts.
All right.
Full circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
So we got these other segment that we play here. It's called Top 5. We got a comedian in the house, so this week is gonna
It was
be,
only right.
you know what I'm saying, for sure. Give me your top 5 comedians, starting from 5 and 1 being your best, your favorite all times. Who wants to go first?
I go first.
Damn.
The comedian go first.
Damn.
Yeah.
Or y'all want to go first?
No, let's save you last. Let's save him last. I go.
Oh, damn.
All right, I'll go last. I'll go
Yeah,
last.
yeah. Cause all right, cool. So for me, my number 5 will be Joe Coy. I don't know if you guys know who that is.
Yeah.
The Filipino dude, I think.
Filipino dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
yeah. I forgot
he
about it.
funny. He funny. My number 4, I would say George Lopez.
Okay. Okay.
Number 3, Bernie Mac.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Number 2, Kevin Hart.
Okay.
And my number 1, Dave Chappelle.
Okay.
Shall I go next? I give my number 5 to Fluffy
Okay,
I
okay.
forgot about Fluffy.
because he cold. He a little bit G rated, but I still fuck with him.
Yeah.
Number 4, Bill Burr.
Okay,
Uh, number 3, Kevin Hart.
okay. Yeah. All right.
Number 2, Chris Rock. That last stand up, he killed that shit, and that shot him up to 2 because I wouldn't. And number 1, of course, Dave Chappelle. Man, his storytelling. That's why he's my number 1 because his storytelling, the way he pulls off the joke but tells a whole story,
Yeah.
and
He takes you there.
the whole special, he's just laying it out,
Yeah.
and you don't get it till the very end. In the
Yeah.
end, he just puts it all together. Like that's beautiful, man. That's a fucking artist.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Dave Chappelle, easy number 1.
You.
All right. Damn. I'm gonna go number 5. Classic has to be George Lopez for us.
Okay.
Hispanic community. It was relatable.
Yeah.
Number 4. Number 4 is that dude from New York. I forget his fucking name, but he's always on.
Andy Schultz, Andrew Schultz.
No, he's a black dude that does all the impressions of DMX.
Pharaoh.
Jay-Z.
Oh, I know who
Hey,
you're
Pharaoh?
talking about.
Talking about
Fuck, I forgot his name. He comes out on. He does a podcast as well too. He has his own podcast.
Godfrey.
Is that his name?
Godfrey, the dude with the like mohawkish.
No. He does. He wears a New York hat, and he's a chunky dude. But he damn.
Aries Spears.
Aries
There you go,
Spears.
Aries Spears. Yes.
He's from Jersey though.
Okay,
Yeah,
him.
he's from Jersey.
Ever
right.
since he did whenever he started doing the imitating the artist, I was like, damn, that's crazy. That shit was funny because he
Okay.
did DMX and everything. Number 3
Mhm.
would have to be Ali Sadiq.
Okay, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, bro, somebody that tells stories and makes them funny,
Uh-huh.
bro. That's just hilarious.
Okay.
And he has all of them hoes on YouTube. So he starts off wherever he's from A-Leaf, so he's from where we're from.
Oh, okay.
And he gets locked up and he tells the whole story, different part. I think he has like 3 or 4 parts on his YouTube. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh, okay. I don't
Number 2, Cat Williams.
Damn, I forgot about Cat Williams.
I love Cat Williams,
Fuck,
Oh,
damn.
little Tank.
That would have been my number 2. Shit.
I used to have those DVDs on replay, bro, on my
Alright,
car.
okay, that's a good one.
Number 1 would have to be either Bernie Mac.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go with Bernie Mac.
I bet. Damn, that's good. All right, bro. What you got for us?
I just want to start off by saying y'all all had great lists.
All right, bet.
These are my top 5. I'm just gonna start off by saying I don't like to put Richard Pryor in it. You know what I mean? Because that's like, I feel like it's an injustice. Is like it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he kind of spearheaded a lot of things, but this is my top 5
Okay.
as far as stand-ups. Because the difference between stand-up and funny,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So my number 5, Mike Epps.
Ooh, I forgot about
Oh,
that.
damn! Mike Evans.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Right?
Okay. Starting strong. Okay.
It's just stand-ups though. Like what I would if
yeah.
I had to watch stand-up, my
Oh,
top
yeah,
5,
facts,
like
facts.
not
Mike
like
Epps
who I
cold.
think is the funniest of, because it's subjective, right? Number 4 would be Earthquake.
Mm.
I'm gonna send you some links.
All right, bet.
You gotta watch them. I can't explain them. Don't even.
I haven't watched a lot of it, but I've definitely heard the name a lot,
funny as hell.
and I know who he is,
He funny
but
as
but
hell.
I haven't seen a lot of his stand up.
Okay.
He funny. So I'm surprised you've never seen. He the dude that tell the joke about being on death row. He like, yo, he was like, I don't know. He was like, when you be on death row, they be taking their last meal. He was like, they be wanting steaks and lobsters. He was like, shit, I be ordering a bowl of rice, eating that shit 1 grain at a time. He like, I don't know why y'all rushing. So you know what I'm saying? Like he be saying like so I would go him number 4.
Okay.
Number 3. These last 3 get crazy. So number 3, stand up. I'm going Bernie.
Okay.
Number 2.
That's tough.
Cause you saying stand up, so it's like, man, yo,
The suspense is
I'm
killing
gonna
me.
go Robin. I'm gonna go Robin Williams.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh,
Cause
okay.
if you say Bernie, you gotta say Robin.
Yeah.
Robin was talking that talk, you know. Before
I
they
don't think
did
I've
that.
ever seen a Robin Williams stand up.
Yeah,
I need to check that out.
Robin Williams, check him.
He's one of my favorite actors, but I've never like watched a stand up of his.
They're my number 1.
Okay.
My number
bro.
1 comic. Stand up
All right.
of all time. Like I told you, it gets tricky. Eddie Murphy. I know what Eddie Murphy does. But it's not Eddie Murphy though. But so I know what Eddie Murphy does, right? But Eddie Murphy has so much of a gap that he didn't do it. So it's like we lost touch with that side of